This is a major fraud, one of the biggest frauds we ever talked about on our channel. It is a global thing that may affect every traveler around the world. This is the International Driver's License Scam.
Když se drží paděla nejdou, tak se může dopustit přestupku nebo trestního činu.
Nebo dokonce trestního činu. Když my tohle nebudeme akceptovat, tak ty lidi, co sem přijdou, tak každý den přijdou po všechny vraky.
We got an email tip from our viewer who came to our city and he wanted to rent a car. And he was told, well, to rent a car, you will need an international driver's license, which if you're from a far foreign country, you will need it. When I came to the airport in the Czech Republic to pick up a car from the rental desk, I was looked down upon by the people there when I showed them my driver's license. They gave me a tablet with QR code and told me that I need to have an international driving license. I went aside and followed the website itaoffice.org. We too went to the website to follow our viewers' footsteps. Do you currently hold a valid driver's license issued by your country? Select your destination. Well, birth country, definitely not Czechia. In my case, it's Czechoslovakia, but they don't give me that option. So here I have to tick the boxes with which driver's license I have. But I always dreamed of having a driver's license for a bus. I wonder what happens if I tick that. Let's see. Now we get to a page where I'm being offered if I want the driving permit for a year, 2 or 3 years. And the prices are $69 for 1 year, 75 for 2 years, and 79 for 3 years, and that includes print and digital, so obviously I'd be crazy to go just for 1 year. I'm gonna get a 3 years. Okay, well, let me give these bullshitters $80 and let's get the out of here. Can I get your card, Honza, please? Please? Honza, can I get your card? Good news, your IDP application has been approved. Whoa, no man, I have a driver's license for a bus. This is the easiest way how to get a driver's license for a bus. I mean, it took me what? 10 minutes? Let's go drive a bus. The story's more complicated. Sit down, let me explain. And believe it or not, 2 weeks later, after my order, I received an email that my driver's license is ready for pickup. So I picked it up, and here it is, in a package from China. I mean, it's international, so where do you expect it to be from? Say hello to your new travel buddy. We are happy that we are a part of your travel experience. Now, since I have owned international driver's license before, I know what it looks like, and it does look like this. It's this paper book with multiple languages in it, with my picture in the end, with a few stamps, my signature, my name, but what surprised me, that I also got this little plasticky one. It's like a bonus that I did not expect. And I'm 189 centimeters tall. What were we thinking when we were doing this, dude? Oh yeah, I'm 189. The lamps are in 2 meters, right? Yeah, right. Okay, so we got this driver's license that we ordered online from China for more than $100. Now, what's the case if we actually get it in our country where we are from? Well, you have to go to the local city office. You have to get yourself a nice little picture of your face, an ID picture. You have to pay a fee of roughly $10 US. You have to wait in line, get your number. You talk to a lovely lady who will fill out everything. She will give you a few stamps and voila, here you go. The real deal. Okay, so now we're in possession of 2 international driver's licenses, one issued by my city, one issued online. But the guy who wrote us an email, he had neither of these. All he got was a PDF file because he needed it right at the counter as he was renting the car. They told him, if you want it, you have to scan this, fill it out online. You're gonna receive within 5 minutes your international driver's license, and then we can give you the car. But the question is, did they eventually rent him the car at the office? They did. They accepted a PDF file as an official document. Would you believe that? I wouldn't either if I would eventually see it with my own eyes, but I'll get to it. Now, at this point, if you're watching, you may ask, like, wait, you're telling me these are official documents, these pieces of paper? Yes, it's according to the Geneva Convention, where all the states from around the world agreed that they will accept these as official documents. Not these, just this one, but I'll get to it. And not only Geneva Convention, but also a convention in Vienna. Now, I will not get into details, I promise, but these 2 conventions, different countries in both, some countries overlap, but there's one big difference. The Geneva Convention driver's licenses are only valid for a year. The ones in Vienna are valid for 3 years. So, When we were trying to prove that this is an utter scam and fraud, we asked a person at the city office and she spotted it with her eye. She said, well. I can tell you without a doubt that this is a fake driver's license because it says Convention of International Road Traffic of 19 September 1949, which she knew was the Geneva Convention, but it's valid for 3 years, which would be the Vienna Convention. Huge props to the lady at the city office. We didn't notice that. Multiple police officers that we sent the picture of our driver's license to and that we showed it to here at the airport, I mean, they were experts in ID documents, told us that it is fraudulent, it is fake, and they would not accept it. Therefore, we're going to go ask to the car rental company that sent our viewer to this exact website where we got this license from. Let's see what they have to say.
Každý, kdo přijede mimo Evropskou unii, musí mít mezinárodní řidičák. Stane se, že prostě lidi přijedou bez toho a my bychom je teoreticky neměli obsloužit. Tady to je šance, kde oni si udělají digitální kopii toho mezinárodního řidičáku. A tím my je můžeme obsloužit.
Tahle věc není mezinárodní řidičský průkaz. Na tom se shodneme?
Já nemám žádný školení na to, abych dokázal odhalit, jestli něco je jakoby fake, nebo jestli to je vydaný vládou, nebo není.
Když my tohle nebudeme akceptovat, tak ty lidi, co sem přijdou, tak každý den přijdou po všechny prachy. Protože ten broker jim nedá ani $1 zpátky. Nic prostě. Tam není nic jako ochrannýho, co by mi mělo svědčit na tom, že to je jako ofiko.
Mrzí mě to, ale souhlasím s váma. They rather accept a document that is fraudulent and they're aware of it than the no document at all. And yes, I understand the complex problem of somebody having a reservation, they don't want to cancel it, they don't want to lose money, the person doesn't want to lose money, but this is bizarre. All because agreement from 1949 that we're unable to change or adjust to 2026. Yes, we did want to go to these guys and we're like, you're scamming people. Not really. You're just a part of a really up mess. Now, in all honesty, I thought and I believed that the QR code these guys are providing for you to get the international driver's license, I thought it was going to work on some affiliate program where they get money and kickback out of all the people that they will lure into this trap. That's not the case. I couldn't believe it. I mean, they should start their own little website for fake driver's licenses and sell them for $10. They'll make more money than sending people to these websites. Yes, there is a disclaimer below me that this is not an advice. Is the story already confusing? Well, let me twist it up and spice it up a little more. We asked at other car rental companies, would you rent us a car with this international driver's license? And many of them said, oh, we don't require international driver's licenses. Like, nobody really cares. What?
I policie sama prostě neví, jaký řidičák tady je platný nebo platný není, protože to je strašný bordel. Takže my třeba proto ty auta půjčujeme a ty mezinárodní řidičáky nevyžadujeme, protože víme, že ta policie to prostě nechce.
So please, if you travel abroad and you're planning to drive and you are required in many cases from US to Europe, the other way around, to have an international driver's license, please obtain it at your local office and not through these websites. Because despite the fact that they're saying they're helping you and you may feel like they're helping you, they can actually cause you more legal trouble. Why is this a major fraud and a lot of money is involved? Well, here in Prague, Czech Republic at the airport, where not too many people rent cars, like there's no need for it. We were told that more than 20 people a day are sent to these websites where they acquire these international driving permits. I mean, if it's 20 people a day, I don't know if they pay $50, $100, you're looking at some good money. And if you actually go to a website that will send you to official places, not websites, but it will tell you go to your official office in your city, they're saying their estimate is thousands of people get scammed with fake IDPs every day. Thousands every day? This is a major, major business. Honest tip for the country we're in and the city we're in, Prague, don't rent a car. Just use public transport. It will get you anywhere. Now, we did change a lot of things with our show, with our YouTube channel. I mean, we managed to make an escalator go the opposite direction. We even shut down a little scammy office in the center of our city. But do we think we can change a United Nations Convention from 1949? I don't think so. Speaking of what you need and don't need and how it officially works, in reality, things differ. And I will share my personal stories with international driver's licenses in the comments below, and you please do the same. Like, were you required to provide one when you were in Europe from US or from Japan or Korea or other countries? Let us know your story. We're very curious. And if you used any of these services, have you been pulled over maybe and provided this document? What happened? I'm really curious to hear your stories in the comments, or if you want, you can actually send it to our email where we will be happy to read through it. This was the International Driver's License Fraud, and I'll catch you on another episode of The Honest Guide. And here's an easy word for you at the end, how to say driver in Czech. Very simple word, it's řidič. Řidič is a driver. Řidička is a female driver.